order. So restate your first question, because your second one was pretty long. So give me your first question again so I can respond to that, and then I'll do number two.
The first question is, when did you receive this report?
So, yeah.
And
so
is it appropriate for the White House to get an early copy before Congress?
Well, of course, the White House, I didn't receive it as the White House would have, as the private counsel. So I want to be clear on that. So the White House would have received it, and I don't know the details of how they received it, within the interagency. It's interdepartmental. It's all Article 2. It's all within the executive. So that's how they would have received it.
I suppose I'm looking for a date for when you and they received it.
I don't know when they received it. I could tell you that we put in a request, I believe it was Thursday of last week, that since our client was the subject of the report, that we should be given an opportunity to review it, not to edit it, not to change it, not to redact it, to review it. And as Bill Barr said, under the practices under the Office of Government Ethics Act, we were allowed to see it. We reviewed it on Tuesday, late afternoon, and then Wednesday morning.
So you, as the lawyer for the president, received this on Tuesday with others?
Some on Tuesday, some on Wednesday, and it was with a team of lawyers.
And you don't see any appearance of impropriety, given that your client is the potential subject of part of this, that
no, of course
you received
not,
it before the Congress?
Precisely because of what you just said. Since our client was the subject of a lot of the discussion in the report, that's the practice under the Office of Government Ethics, as Bill Barr set forward, and you would see it before something.
We got you on the record on that.
Like
the other question was, Mueller finds these lies. I read you the quote. Do you accept that finding? And if so, does the president condemn those lies that interfered with his own Justice Department's investigation?
Look, I mean, I'm not. I know which ones I believe you're talking about. The president doesn't support anyone telling lies. So let's be crystal clear on that. In the course of this investigation, if people were under oath and made inconsistent statements or statements that were material, there's a standard that applies under false statement under 1001 of the 18 U.S.C., which is the criminal code. I'm trying not to be that technical, Nicolle, but under the criminal code, there's a standard that applies. So that's what that is. No one supports anybody suborning perjury or talking about perjury or changing testimony.
It's interesting to learn from you when you received this, confirming on air Tuesday, as well as your discussions with our journalist, Brian Williams.
Tuesday and Wednesday, by the way. We were there Tuesday and Wednesday, to be clear. Yeah.
Understood. And so getting you on the record, as well as having the back and forth with Brian and Nicolle and myself on a big news day for your client, Jay Sekulow, attorney for the President of the United States. Thanks you for joining our coverage.
Thanks, team.
Thank you. All right, Ari, what have we learned?
Well, you heard the news.